You think AI is a good thing for humanity overall?
Oh, I think so. I'll tell you why.
Explain.
Look, I mean, in 1440, when the printing press was invented, all these people panicked and said, the next generation is going to be much stupider because the answer's right there. They can just pull a book off the shelf. It's like Googling something. There's the answer. And so all the educators were very concerned about this. Obviously, that gave us an exponential rise. Because
encyclopedias are very stupid. I mean, when I was a kid, you'd have to go in the book, and if it was there, you're like, that's the only take on this?
Yeah, exactly. And so, right, and then, we got to see the introduction of calculators into classrooms. All the teachers panicked at that. Then Google came along. All the educators panicked about that. They thought, oh, it's going to be stupid. You just find the answer, and you don't have to think anymore. But in fact, it just keeps making us better. And the internet in general, I mean, I run into kids all the time who say something so smart. And I say, how the heck did you know that? And they say, oh, I saw it on a TED Talk. It's like, you got this, the world's expert on some topic giving their best talk of their life, 15 minutes, and that's the intellectual mother's milk, as opposed to whatever homeroom teacher you ended up with in whatever little town you grew up in.
Right, I mean, the collective knowledge of all of humanity has got to be better than Mrs. Buford in random city, random town.
Exactly. And now with AI, it's only getting better because the fact is, I'm a little older than you are, but you probably had the same...
Thank you for saying that, I appreciate that.
You probably had the same kind of education I did, which is a lot of just-in-case information put in you. But now kids can learn just-in-time information. As soon as they're curious about something, they're finding out the answer, having a conversation.
Just in case, meaning like, here's what we're gonna teach you, hopefully it comes in handy. It's not customized at all to your life.
Yeah, like just in case you need to know that the Battle of Hastings was in 1066.
Which no one would ever need to know.
Right, exactly.
I don't even believe the Battle of Hastings happened.
I think
Really,
it's AI fake.
disinformation.
Yeah, I
really
agree.
believe that. Yeah. I'm glad you think for agreeing with me on that, because Battle of Hastings has been disinfo from day one. We all know that. Fucking Battle of Hastings. Disagree.
Yes, so now just the opportunities are so great for kids to get a much bigger warehouse of knowledge. They can learn so much more.
That's interesting.
And if you look at the human species, we invented writing and agriculture. Stuff moved along very slowly for a very long time, and then with the steam engine, things started taking off. And now we're on this unbelievably steep curve. Everyone's getting an education around the globe, boys and girls, rich countries, impoverished countries. Everyone has access to this. It's just changing the game so enormously.
I love that. So can you be too reliant on AI?
Sure. I mean, we still need lots of human time. And the fact that, look, it's estimated now there are 1 billion people with AI relationships, boyfriends and girlfriends.
AI relationships?
Yeah.
People are dating AI.
People are
getting married to AI, actually, I heard.
Yes, I've heard that too, and that's a publicity stunt.
Yeah, and a very sketchy preacher, to be honest. That minister needs the license revoked.
Exactly. So, but look, we're fundamentally wired to want relationships, to want someone to listen to you 24/7, not get hangry or distracted or whatever. And so it's,
So is this healthy? Is that okay?
Here's what I think. I think what we're
Because sometimes my girlfriend disagrees with me. She's a human with opinions. And I'm not a fan of that. What I like, all respect, what I like is a computer that says, now you're thinking like a real leader in this household. That's what I want.
Yes. Here's what I think. I think what's going to evolve very quickly is we're going to get AI companies that give us sort of tough love girlfriends, which is a useful thing, because I think we all went through relationships and learned a lot. And if you could have sort of a sandbox that you're operating in, where your AI girlfriend says, "Hey, that hurts my feelings when you say that," and so on, we might get a little smarter, a little faster.
Yeah, like a shaming AI. That's its own kink. I can get behind that. I can get behind that for sure. I love that. So.